Yeah, again, thank you for having me. Obviously, tough loss Thursday night, ESPN. Really proud of our kids, the way they battled and fought. Short week, playing a triple option offense for our defense. Can't say enough about their effort and their focus all week to give us a chance to play well against a very potent offense in Georgia Southern's offense, and so we have to go back to work, get ready for Monroe. We got to clean up some things offensively. We've been very inconsistent on offense, struggling to run the ball, so we have to find a way to run the ball. But we got to continue to grow on defense and find a way to get some consistency on offense and really in our kicking game too. So I'll open up for questions.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Whitney Hayworth with the Sunbelt Digital Network. Please go ahead, Whitney.
Morning, Coach. How are you?
Morning, Whitney.
Just looking ahead at ULM, they're coming off a pretty nice win against Coastal. What have you seen from them, especially offensively and at the quarterback position?
Yeah, Caleb Evans is a very talented, athletic quarterback. Dynamic with his legs, obviously, moves around well in the pocket, hard to corral when you're pass rushing him. He does a great job of escaping the rush. Has done a good job of being efficient in the passing game. He's thrown 8 touchdown passes, thrown 6 picks, but, still a very, very dangerous quarterback. This offense is one of the most explosive in our league, I think. They do a really good job. Kind of started off slow this year, but they obviously picked it up this past week versus Coastal, and we expect them to be a potent offense.
You mentioned, a number of things that you want to fix on with your team. If you had to pick one position or one core group that you really want to see fix and make those adjustments immediately, who would that be?
Well, I think it would have to be our offensive line. I mean, I think we've got to, I believe, enough talent in our offensive line. We aren't playing as well as we need to be right now, and that's on me as a head football coach to get that group to play at a higher level, and we've got to do that, and that's going to be a major, major point of emphasis this week in practice is to play well up front and play more consistent up front.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Whitney. Our next questions come from Dan McDonald. Dan, please go ahead.
Good morning, Coach. Can you talk about, you mentioned your defense, the way they played. Going in, obviously, Georgia Southern's offense creates a challenge, especially in a short week. It certainly appeared your defense played well enough for you to win the football game.
Yeah, I would say, we did win the football game, so it's hard to really judge that. But I thought our defense played well. They did some really good things. I go back to the preparation of our defense going back to last spring and this training camp and preparing for Georgia Southern and then knowing that we were going to have a short week coming into the season to play them on Thursday night. I thought our defensive staff, and more so than the defense staff, I thought our kids really locked in on job description and accountability and what they had to get done. And, again, I can't say enough about their effort on Thursday night after coming off of a short week.
Appreciate it, Coach.